Well, tonight we're going to have one of my absolute favourite of all time meals, and most people think the same, they love it. So we're going to have toad in a hole now. We're going to do a double ninja, right? Double ninja! I'm going to take mine over to Al's. She's got hers there as well, her parents are there, so we're going to have loads of sausages and we're going to make 2 lots of batter. So, how do we make our batter? Right, so basically this is a Yorkshire pudding we're making, a big Yorkshire pudding. The fact that sausages are going to be in there to make toad in the hole is neither here nor there. This is your basic batter for Yorkshire pudding. Don't forget, it's plain flour, not self-raising flour, okay? Plain flour. Hey, we've got another angle. So laid out behind me, we have got my ingredients, all right? So I've got my plain flour, right there. That's my salt for a pinch. That's my milk for a bit. And that is my eggs. So, what are the mixes? 1 pint of milk, 230 grams of plain flour, 6 eggs. That's such a lot. And a pinch of salt. Well, actually it's 2 pinches of salt. Okay, now this is for a double amount. Okay, half that to 3 eggs, 115 grams of flour, half pint of milk and pinch of salt if you're just doing a single amount, okay? But we've gone big. Go big or go home. Right, plain flour, Lidl's finest. So we want 230 grams in there. Hope we've got enough. Oh, come on, man. Oh, look at that, look at that. Can we... Yes, look at that, look at that. 230 grams, bang on. Right. Into the big ball, there we go, big ball. Now the milk, okay, so we want 1 pint of milk. Turn that around, doesn't need to be on scales anymore, but there we go. So pint of milk. Oh, look at that, that's all that's left in here, just enough for me to have a coffee. That's gonna go all over the counter. Yeah, don't throw it over the counter. You don't have to. Right, pinch of salt. That's a pinch and a punch. Right, now I've got to put my 6 eggs in. Now this I really can't do. I'm not doing that one-handed. There you go. Use both hands. You can see there's half dozen eggs in there. Okay, half a dozen. Dozen or half a dozen. That's how eggs come in. There's the shells. Right, here we have my faithful old Kenwood food mixer. So I'm going to whack that. Well, before I whack it in, I'm going to take that bit off. I'm just going to make sure it's not got it all stuck to the bottom. Right. Right, now, one-handed. Put it in, click it in place. These are brilliant. You can pick them up 30, 40, 50 quid second hand, or you can buy a new one. Oh, there, right. Now, we're going to whack that down, switch it on. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I want the batter mixed up really well. So that means stick it through the Kenwood for quite a while. I'll keep like moving the whisk around. Hopefully you can hear all this, otherwise I'm going to have to like do a voiceover, sit and work, or in Alison's kitchen or something. Anyway, so what you want to do is give it a good mix. You want to do it plenty of time in advance. I'm going to do that and I'm going to stick this in the fridge. It's what? It's 20 to 3 at the moment. We're probably not going to cook until 6 o'clock. That gives a chance for all the gluten and all the stickiness and all the rest to get sorted. So I mean, batter's going to be great. There we go. Look at that. All beautifully mixed up, nice and bubbly. Right, what we're going to do now is transfer it into this to take it over to Al's and store it in the fridge. So if I try and pour that into it, it's going to be a mess. So pop a funnel in. Now for those of you who might question it, this is most definitely, see the hole, this is a funnel. It's not a moon cup, okay? So, going to get that, going to pour that in there, seal it up, job done. Right, a little bit of one-handedness. This is so you can get an idea of how thick or thin it needs to be, okay? You want it fairly thin, because then it can rise, and fairly thick so that it can be a batter, alright? So there you go, that's like double cream. So the same sort of thickness for a nice little pancake as well, actually. English style pancake, not an American style. American style you'd use self-raising so you get the bubbles in, or a load of baking powder. Alright, so the same batter mix, make a nice pancake. I should make a pancake just to show you, but I ain't going to. I brought the batter around. Look, we've got Ninja, two Ninjas. How good are we? So, I put loads of oil. You've got to have loads of oil. Okay, so there's loads of oil in there, and there's a load of sausages. Maybe too many sausages for it to puff up fully, but we're going to get that going, and then whack it up. In fact, we can put that up because we need that to be smoking hot before we put it. It's only been on for a couple of minutes, isn't it? We want it smoking hot before we put the batter in, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So we're ready to go in. 35 minutes left on the clock. Just want to leave it at least 20 minutes to check. So I want about half that batter in there. If you have a look in here when I open it up, you'll see that the oil is bubbling away nicely. Sausages can't cook. Go nice and quick and close. Boom. Over the other side. Same again. In we go. Bubbling away. Bubbling and spitting. Nice and quick. That's actually got more batter than the other one, I think. Close it. Keep it hot. And that's it. Job done.
No peeking. You always do.
Yeah, it's very important not to.
Yes.
With the Yorkshire puddings.
Yes.
They'll collapse, won't they?
Yes.
So say it again in case they weren't listening.
No peeking, Mark.
No peeking. No peeking, Mark, or YouTube. I'm not peeping. I'm not peeping.
No,
or
don't
peeking.
peep.
I'm not. I haven't. What, you want to peep? I want to peek. I want to peek and peep. There's millions of you. There's millions of you.
Was that gross?
Are we allowed to peep or peek?
No, Dad.
Oh!
No, because there's still 15 minutes.
Boo! What you saying?
I think that I'm going to, now there's 12 minutes left, I'm going to let you peek.
You got curious.
Yeah, because you don't want burn.
You don't want burn.
Let me peek.
We'll peek on that side then, because there's slightly less batter. Get ready, but you lift up and then you drop down, so we don't lose all the heat. Go. Oh, good.
Burn.
Keep it like now. No, it's not burn.
It is.
Remember, it looks darker in here. You don't need to lift this one. Now drop it down to 180. Yep, that's absolutely fine. We're pretty much there, so that will keep it nicely hot and cooking. That's going to cook at 180. That's going to cook any soft. What do you call it?
Skludgy.
Skludgy.
The skludgy stuff in the middle.
Skludgy stuff in the middle. Meanwhile, the onion gravy is going nice. Look at that. We've got the peas in there.
The smash is smashed.
We've got monster mash.
This is cheating mash, but it's good.
Cheating is an abomination. So, yeah. So, what? Oh, I picked that one. Oh, good to me. Oh, perfect.
Well, I'm just going to say Jamie Oliver's looked a bit brown.
Yeah, it isn't too bad. I mean, it's burnt up the top here on the edge. Not badly so though. Well, that's really nice. I like that. That's good. You've got plenty of spludginess, or skludginess, whatever you call it, whatever the word is you made up. Right, let's tuck in.